Okay, golfers, 6 words to make your golf game simple. So golfers, are you struggling with hitting the ball consistently? Well, I've got 6 words that will help make your golf swing simple. My name's Jess Frank. I love teaching this game and teaching it for over 25 years and love helping golfers play better golf. So 6 words to make your golf swing simple. That's what we're going to talk about today. So the first 2 words that I would say is weight forward, and I talk about this a lot because it's so important. Weight forward is the lower center forward, not the upper center, but the lower center forward. So if I have the lower center, which is near my belt buckle, if I have that forward, I have about 60% of my weight on my left leg. That's important because weight helps you control the low point. So many golfers, what they do is they shift their weight, they hit behind the ball, they hit the ground way behind the ball, and they're always asking me, Jess, why do I hit it fat? So these 2 words of weight forward can help you hit the ground in front of the ball. So I'll often tell people, all right, put 60% of their weight on their front leg, and then at the top of their swing, they're gonna feel like it's almost 70%, 80%, 90%, 95.5 all the way through. So I'll go ahead and hit a shot, just keeping my weight forward. So lower center forward, can't hit it any better than that. That was laced right there. So I hit the ball, then the turf, the low points forward. That's incredibly important. So weight forward, you can do weight forward with small swings. Even if I want to hit just a small little chip shot, just practice that where I can just hit a little chip and I can have weight forward. So that's important. Weight forward will help you hit the ball first, then the turf. So what it also does, it also kind of creates power. As I move my weight forward, I can hit down and out into the back of the ball, where I can hit the ball high enough in the face for it to take off. That's a key for you there. You can see where my marks are all the way up on the top of the face there. That's huge for hitting it high. So I'm hitting down and out to the back of the ball. Weight forward also helps you project a path a little bit more to the right. What happens a lot of times when people move their hips backwards, so you can see my left hip moving behind the radius stick, backwards, people will slice across, hit cuts, and just become very inconsistent, weaker golf shots. So 6 words, those are the first 2 words, weight forward. The next 2 words, in the backswing, what we're going to do is we're going to take our lead shoulder and almost point it to the ball. So shoulder down. That's going to be step number 2. Shoulder down. On the way through, coming back in the ball, our right shoulder is down. So that helps us keep a stable inclination to the ball and to the ground as well, because our goal is to hit the ball then the turf. Most golfers I see, whether it be in the backswing, they kind of lift, they follow their arms, or they lift on the follow through and follow their arms. So keeping the shoulder down, left shoulder down, right shoulder down, can help you immensely hitting golf shots. So again, weight forward, shoulder down. Can't hit it any better than that. Really solid, straight and far. I take that all day long. So again, if you notice here, ball then turf every time. So when I do that, what shoulder down helps me do as well, the tilting action of the shoulder down allows for a catapult in my body. So left shoulder down, right shoulder down, left shoulder down, right shoulder down. You can see that happening. And what's important, you can't really see it obviously since I'm a human, right? So you can't see my spine, you can't see my pelvis. But when you put your shoulder down, your left shoulder down, what happens as my left shoulder goes down, my right hip goes back and around me. Why that's important is because that's going to help you get depth in your backswing to create more power and hit the ball farther. So shoulder down, left shoulder down in the backswing. So I'm tilted to the left. On the way down, I come down. Now I'm coming down back of the ball, and now I'm tilted to the right. So left shoulder down, right shoulder down. Shoulder down, you could also look at it as shoulders turning on a tilted circle. So back through the ball, you can see how my shoulders turn in a tilted circle. So I'll go ahead and hit another one here. Weight forward, shoulder down. Again, hit it really solid, high and far. Take that all day long. So those two words, you know, again, to live by, but I'm going to add two other words I'm going to call it hands in. So when you have weight forward, shoulder down, the hands in works along the hand path. So these sticks right here, these inside two sticks are my hand path. Why I want to have hands in is because I go weight forward, shoulder down, hands in. That creates an arc in my golf swing. Hit the ball back in the back of the ball, back around. People will always comment about my videos that, geez, Jess, your hands work around you. There's depth in the backswing, so my hands work back around me and back around me. So weight forward, shoulder down, hands in. Again, really solid, nice solid golf shot there. So hands in also by doing your weight forward and shoulder down, the hands in almost occur naturally because as I go weight forward, shoulder down, and this hip turns back, my hands work in on the arc and around me. So you almost can get the hands in for free by doing the first two correctly. Because remember what I said about the weight forward, shoulder down. If I have weight on the left, shoulder down, this hip turns back, which actually brings my hands in. If you look at Bryson DeChambeau, who's one of the longest hitters out there right now, you'll see how his knees change flex by allowing those the shoulder down and his knees change flex, so his hips turn back. So he's obviously tilting his body because that's the only way that those knees would change flex and the hip would go around. Because if he went this way and kept his knee, he would look like this here. So you know he doesn't do that. So weight forward, shoulder down, hands in. We'll take that all day long. So we're gonna go down the line and see it from there. Hello golfers, so I've got an unbelievable opportunity for you. You can now work with me from anywhere in the world. I have my new Swing Mastery online golf lesson program. Really simple to do. You send me your swings, I send you customized lessons back, I can send you customized drills depending on what you need to work on with your game. It's an awesome way to work with me personally, one-on-one, if you can't make it here to Deer Creek Golf Club, and I hope you join. Hit the link in the description below, and I look forward to helping you. All right, golfers, we're here at the beautiful Deer Creek Golf Club, and I work on this with my online golf students and people here at Deer Creek as well. And the 6 words we're talking about, the first 2 words, again, go to weight forward. So the weight forward at address is about 60% of my weight on my left leg. As I go to the top, around my body, as I get to the top, I have 60 to 70% of my weight on my left leg. And then from here, I'm moving 80%, 90%, 95.5 on my front leg. What that does is that helps me hit the ball first on the turf. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a shot here. Weight forward. Nice, high, straight, tight little draw. I'll take that all day long again. So weight forward helps me hit the ball first, then the turf. So what weight forward also helps me do is weight forward also helps me when I come down, moving my weight forward, that helps me get a path that's down and out into the back of the ball. So you can see this stick here, which is the club head path stick. You can watch how my club comes down on that angle. As I come down, move the weight forward, you can see where that club is coming down on that angle. So my weight's forward, I'm hitting the ball then the turf because it helps me project a path out to the right. And as you know, path curves it, face starts it. So if my path is a little to the right and the face is close to that path, that ball's going to draw in. So weight forward, 2 key words. Okay, the next 2 key words that we just talked about was shoulder down. Okay, why shoulder down is important? That's going to help you keep your inclination to the ground. So shoulder down helps with tilt, keeps your inclination to the ground, moves forward, back through the ball, and then your right shoulder's down. So in the backswing, my lead shoulder, which is my left shoulder, down to the ground, coming down into the back of the ball, and my right shoulder goes down. So now I'm at a tilted angle here. So I'm staying inclined to the ground. There's so many golfers when I see them, they lose the inclination to the ground, either in the backswing by lifting and shifting, or in the follow through where they just lift their arms up. So that is something that stops people from being consistent in their games, and we don't want that. We want you to hit the ball solid, high, and far. So now when I go ahead, I'm going to go ahead, shoulder down, weight forward, shoulder down. What the shoulder down also helps me do is that tilting, shoulder down, allows my right hip to go back. So as I tilt to the left, my spine tilts to the left, my hip actually turns to the right. And if you look at the best players in the world, that's what they're doing. They're taking the club back, they're tilting to the left for a right-handed golfer, and the right hip goes back around them. Why that's important? Because it allows you to get depth in your backswing with your hands. So many golfers swing straight back, and their arms go straight back and up, and they're swinging on a straight line, which is a very inconsistent way to play because we're playing a side-on game. So we're going to go weight forward, shoulder down. Tight little draw there. I'll take that all day. It's about 175 with a 7-iron, so to me that's a great shot. So really simple, really easy to do. Weight forward, shoulder down. There's so many benefits to it. You know, you get the low point good, you hit the ball high in the face. Again, you hit that ball super high in the face, that's where all the loft is. The best players in the world live on the 8th groove. The majority of golfers out there live on the 1st groove or the bottom of the club, and they top it, just don't hit it solid. So that's what we like to do. So now the last 2 words, again, I think you get these 2 words for free almost by doing weight forward and shoulder down. So my hand path, which are the 2 inside sticks here, I'm going to move my hands in. So hands in, weight forward, shoulder down, hands in. And as I swing, as I go weight forward, shoulder down, hands in, that creates a good arc behind me, which helps with power and allows that club now to come from the inside, hitting down and out at the back of the ball. And then on the way through, what people forget are the hands in on the front side. And that could be just as important as the back side of hands in, because what I'll see a lot here at Deer Creek is that people will move their hands in really nice. They'll come down, and then their swing direction gets way out to the right, and their hands actually get on the club head path, which you do not want. That can cause a lot of thins, a lot of pushes, a lot of hooks, hitting the ball low on the face, because you're actually, by creating a swing direction that's too far to the right, you're actually swinging up on the ball. So the front side of the arc is just as important as the back side of the arc, and a lot of people will recognize that. They'll say, wow, you know, I see that in your videos, but I can never get there. And so here is the proper way to do it. As I come back, the hands go in on the backswing, hitting the back of the ball, and the hands rotate on the front side in this way. And you can see my right shoulder, right hip, and right knee has moved all the way around. So now we're going to go weight forward, shoulder down, hands in. Can't hit it any better than that. High, tight little draw, about 175 yards right there. We'll take that all day long. So 6 words to make your golf game simple. That's what I'm all about. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Please subscribe, please leave a comment, please like, and please share with your friends, and I'll see you soon.